You've heard all of the buzz about AI and AI tools, but as a regular run-of-the-mill solo video creator, is AI actually useful or is it just a waste of time? You might even be a little sick of hearing about it by now, and honestly, me too, a little bit, but only because I'm seeing a lot of videos talking about using AI as a video creator that are kind of gimmicky and not actually all that useful. So I explored some AI tools for video creators. I'm going to rate them for you so that you don't have to fart around with trying to figure this all out on your own. So I was sitting here in my office at my desk editing a video that I uploaded a couple of days ago, and there was a place in this video where I said the word gear, but the microphone and the transcription picked up year, even if you don't have pro level year. And since I had recorded and I was editing in Descript, I fired up Descript's overdub feature. And what do you know? It came out perfectly. Like it sounds perfect. Listen to this. Even if you don't have pro level gear, because but AI transcription isn't really a newfangled thing, but having it inside of your editing software sort of is. Descript also has other AI tools like Studio Sound, which allows you to record someplace where you have lots of background noise or commotion, and it just edit out all of that background noise. And since recording this video, Descript added the ability to use text to image using DALL-E to actually use AI to create an image that you can then drop into your video. So as far as offering AI tools that are actually helpful and useful to video creators, I think Descript it's up there. I'm going to rate this pretty high. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Meredith, and I'm here to help you look good, sound good, and feel good on camera so you can build your thriving YouTube channel. And we all know that the more videos you can publish on YouTube, in all likelihood, the more views, subscribers, and revenue you'll generate because the algorithm will push your videos out to more people. So the way I see it, the only reason I can see to introduce new tools, AI or not, into your workflow would be if they're going to help you create videos faster or create better videos in the same amount of time. And this video is sponsored by Epidemic Sound because I came up with a sneaky little trick to use AI along with Epidemic Sound to take some of the guesswork out of choosing the best background music for your videos. Now, a viewer recently asked me about this tool called Recut, which uses AI to essentially evaluate your video and then get rid of all of the silence, get rid of all of the dead space, maybe where you look at your notes or you take a drink of your coffee. I always use this as an example. This tool will just kind of like cut all of those things out. And I have never used it before, but it is an option that may save you a lot of time in your editing, especially if it takes you quite a bit of time to get your rough cut where you're like getting rid of all the stuff you want to get rid of and just left with the good takes. There's also Time Bolt, which looks like it does something similar. But since I'm using Descript as my main editor these days, and I've already ranked them pretty high on my chart over here, I just use the shorten word gaps feature and it works like a charm. Now, a lot of the AI stuff for video creators is like software, right? But here's something that Darren introduced me to a couple of weeks ago on the Thriving Creators live stream. So Darren showed off the Insta360 Flow, which is a gimbal, which means it's something you hold in your hand, you put your phone on there, and it's going to help you create smooth videos. The camera will just track you. You don't have to move it. You don't have to have somebody come and like be your camera person. This is really cool. I wish I had one of these. So of course we have to talk about ChatGPT, which is probably the most talked about AI tool out there at the moment. But I think for video creators who haven't dipped their toes into AI at all yet, ChatGPT, which is free to use, is a really great brainstorming tool for like your YouTube video titles. And I think the best way to go about doing this would be to describe what your video is about and ask it to give you some titles. You can be really specific with your request, like I'm doing a video about whether AI tools are worth video creators' time or a waste of time. I'll cover tools like ChatGPT, Adobe Podcasts, and others, including TubeBuddy and even Epidemic Sound. Can you give me 10 YouTube title ideas that are less than 55 characters? And you can see what it says. You can also ask for revisions. Now, will I use some of these options? Maybe I'll use them as inspiration to form an even better title. But unless you're a skilled copywriter, it might take you some time to come up with 20 click-worthy title hooks for your YouTube videos where ChatGPT took like 20 seconds. So I'm going to put ChatGPT up here because it can save you time once you figure out how to give it prompts. But you can also get lost down a long, dark ChatGPT rabbit hole as well. Like, I haven't really been able to successfully use it to script my videos. I feel like it still comes out kind of robotic, but there's something else I've been using ChatGPT for when I'm in the middle of editing my videos, and that has to do with selecting background music from Epidemic Sound. So let me explain. Epidemic Sound is my go-to source for all of my background music and my sound effects. I love that I can use all of this in my regular long-form YouTube videos, my shorts, and other platforms as well, like TikTok or Reels. So here's how I've been using ChatGPT to help me select even better background music from Epidemic Sound based specifically on the mood and the emotions and the vibe of the video that I'm creating. So once I have my video recorded and mostly edited, I'll take that transcript from Descript and then ask ChatGPT to analyze the transcript for the emotions and moods in the video. And then I go over to Epidemic Sound where you can browse by mood, and then I search for music to match the mood. So it takes the guesswork out of it for me and helps me to discover new background music from Epidemic's massive library. It also pinpoints the places in the video where the mood shifts. Plus, Epidemic just recently released a whole new search engine, so it's easier than ever to navigate their 40,000 soundtracks using descriptive words and sentences that will help you get even more refined results. Like, if you're looking for music that will help you take the pace of a video from, say, the viewer's feeling frustrated to the viewer feeling satisfied, you can search for that. So you can go ahead and try this. If you're not an Epidemic Sound customer, you can use the link down in the description below this video to try it out for yourself. Another really cool AI tool that just recently was released by TubeBuddy is their Shorts suggestion tool. So if you're a TubeBuddy customer, you can go to the back end of your YouTube channel, the YouTube studio, go up to suggested shorts, and what this will do is it will take a look at the analytics of some of your recent videos and pinpoint where you have a snippet of really good viewer retention, and it will say, make a short with this little snippet. Then I just open the video in the YouTube app, hit the remix button. That's going to allow me to create a short from this long form video, but I'm going to move the timeline so it's the snippet that TubeBuddy has suggested would make a good short. There are a lot of tools that are really great for, say, filmmakers specifically that I found wouldn't really help as just a regular run-of-the-mill solo content creator. But we can't leave Adobe out of this equation because honestly, Adobe has been gifting us with AI features for like probably over a decade now. And I haven't used Adobe Premiere Pro in a very long time, but some of the AI features that they have going on in there, it makes it kind of intriguing. I might even have to go back and check it out a little bit. Like, for example, they have this auto reframe where you can create a vertical short from a landscape video and it will track an object so that it's staying in that vertical frame. There's also scene detection, which apparently will detect where you should make cuts in your video. Like, it'll do it for you, which seems kind of wild, but I haven't used it, so I haven't experienced it. Let me know down in the comments if you have, if you feel like it would actually be useful, and I'll check it out myself. And what other AI tools have you found as a video creator to actually be useful and helpful in either helping you create content faster or creating better content in the same amount of time? Don't forget, you can use the link in the description to try Epidemic Sound for yourself, because we all know that building a library of binge-worthy videos is the key to growing on YouTube. So I will queue up my video here with the best tips that I have for doing exactly that.